Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia today and we have a nice bright shiny day. Look at that. There's not a cloud in the sky, I don't think. It has been so cold. It was something like zero this morning. It was not good. But we was warm enough inside anyway, so it was cold outside. Now today I've got some me Sizzix Big Shot because I want to play with these. These I got for my birthday. My husband bought me these for my birthday. They are Tim Holtz Sizzix Thinlets, they are called. So is that one. So let's have a bit of fun, hey? Let's see if we can cut these out and see what they look like so I can start some sort of new projects, I think. Last video I did, not so good. Sorry about that, people, but I just sometimes have them off days, you know. But anyway, I'm going to use this paper that I got from, I got this from Stephanie, and I want to cut out, I'm just going to cut a piece off, because it's got to fit under there, so I'm going to have to cut a piece off. There with the address on it, so I'll take that off. So it'll only hold like a 6-inch piece of paper. Go through there, 6 inches wide. It doesn't see, but it doesn't matter the other way. Right, now I've got 2 pieces, so should I try with 2 pieces to start with? Why not? 2 thicknesses. So we put on the main piece. I just give it a bit of a wash over too. It was a bit messy, only from dust. Just had dust all over. The dust we have dust after Wazoo in this town. These are really nice, aren't they? These flowers, really nice. And those tiny ones are so tiny, tiny, tiny. Look, I'll show you. Ah. Okay. Good envelope they come in. And they've got this. So, oh my goodness me, look at that. Well, I might have to open this so I can put it back together really nicely. I don't lose these. I've actually tied some. I tied these together this morning. I have spent 2 hours and more, maybe a bit more. Hang on. I came in here. It's 11 o'clock, so I've been here since 8:30. Wow, 9, 10, 11. 2.5 hours I've been in here. So I tied these together because I was collecting them up from off the table, and I'm going to put them in the container after. It's reasonably good, you know. I can see everything on the table. More than I can say for the rest of the room, but it took all that time, and I don't know how many times I thought, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun at all. But anyway, we've got to do these things, don't we? If we don't do these things, we can't do more things. And I could not have used this because I don't have another surface in this room, only this table. So I hope we don't drop these. I have a magnet thing here, but I want to just put something on and it didn't even work. Let's see if this works in this. Maybe it's around the wrong way. Is it catching them? No? I have another bigger one somewhere. I'm going to put them on. And it is not there now. Oh dear, there's nothing worse than that, is there? When you have something and then it disappears. So I'm going to do one set of the flowers, and that will be 2 lots, won't it? Because you've got 2 pieces of paper. I hope they cut through. I'll be very disappointed if they don't. These little ones are cool, aren't they? So you've got to put these up that way. If you don't, you'll cut your mat a bit more than what they already are, but they do cut up a bit because that's just how they work, I suppose. Actually, these could cut fabric if they're high enough. If that little lip round there is high enough, that could cut through fabric. What is this piece here? I don't know if I want that. Let me see. Is that a big flower? Yes, there's that one there. Right. Okay, well, we might as well do them and see what they look like, eh? And they're not going to take up the whole thing, so we can just do something else on here as well. I can pick these up. Never. Ah, dear. Right. Trying to keep them from the edge a bit, because, you know, sometimes it's, you don't want them too close to the end. Oh, they're dear little things, aren't they? Aren't they beaut? I might just only put that through there, eh? With the other piece of the card, I can use this, the other piece of paper, I can use that for something else. So you have one piece underneath. They all up the right way? No, look at that one, it's wrong, look at that. Just as well you checked it, because otherwise you'd have been very disappointed if that hadn't worked. Don't put them too close together either, because they need their own space, I think. You can please yourself. I mean, this is how I do it. If anybody else has a different way, that's up to them. Make sure we put that in there straight and level. Push him under. Now this is this is hard work this way. The other one is up the other end of the table, and I just thought I'd try. I don't want to not use my big shot anymore. I just feel like I need to use it too. Got to use both of them, don't I? Actually, I've got three things. Another one inside in another spare room, but some of these things are a lot of work to get set up to go. They really are. Wow. Oh, I think it did it. I think it went through. Where's my leaf? There it is. Righto, now I need to catch all these. They need actually a little box, don't they, to go in? This is what you're supposed to put them in this packet here, but you need something. I think we need a oh, I hope they worked. Colour of this paper's nice, isn't it? Come here. Come on. Okay, so I've got... Well, there goes my first piece. In the shot here, people. Good. Now there's a piece in this one. It's a bit stuck. There's a tiny leaf in there. My goodness me. I bet you're thinking, how's she ever going to manage that with them fingernails? Don't ask me, I'll have a go at it. I always had long fingernails for years, till they started breaking and going all crappy, but they weren't thick like these. These people make these things too thick. And anyway, got them all, do you think? Hope so. Put them in there for a time being, back in there, so we don't lose them. And have a look and see what we've got here. I'm going to lift this down for a minute, because then maybe I should cut the others before I do that, and then we'll have a look at them, eh? Right, do that because I don't want to lose the bits. I want to lift this, put these other things through here first. Sit there, don't move. Don't move. Right. I want to try these ones. These are neat, aren't they? These are really neat. Put that back in that packet. I will. Those. Rightio. Yeah, so it's Saturday and I haven't gone anywhere, don't want to. Got to go out Monday. Oh, these are nice. Look at that. They're really nice. These are going to be good because I'm going to try and do some different sorts of things. I'm going to look at doing some different sorts of things. Now, we need some paper like that yet again. Okay, it's here. What sort do I want to use? Okay. I like the tea-dyed paper, and I think I'm going to like that to do this with the same sort of thing. Cut some off. Cutting thing. I'll cut that bit off there, I think. It's nice, it looks nice and old and you know, but I think I'll cut that off anyway. Oops. And the part where the writing is, where's that? But that looks good though, the writing, doesn't it? I'm going to have to, it won't fit under the thing. So you can use it in something else, Sonya. Don't have to worry about it. You can go on something else. It's got to be under 6 inches. Alright. So these ones here, I'm only going to do one of each thing. Like one, well, I'll say that, I'm going to put them all in on here at a time. I wonder what this is going to come out like. Is this going to be a reverse thing or what? Upside down. That one can go in here. And this one can go here, and that won't fit there. Let me move it down a bit. Try this in. How's that look? We're going to get everybody, and it's all up the right way. So we're going to press it down. I could have put another piece of paper through there too. Look at me, I'm being silly today. Let me see if we can go for under here. Okay. Righto. Are we ready? We can wind now. Wait a minute, better push it a bit first. I'll push it under a bit first so I can get it go up. Right, and it'll go. Very good. Nobody panic. It worked. Okay, let's sit this down. Wait a minute, I need these bits first. Put in it. Oh no. Oh, that's only the inside. But you know what? They're really good little, they're small hexies, aren't they? The insides of that. They're small hexies. I think I'd be worrying about doing them. I haven't even caught up with other things yet that I'm supposed to be following, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'll have to see how I go because I've... Okay, it doesn't matter if you've got nothing on the table, it'll be right. It's not going to... Nothing's going to hurt it, it's only for this. Anyway, well, what have I got? Holes. Okay, was that what I wanted? Is this what I wanted to do? Do I want to make holes in the thing? And then how am I supposed to use the thing? It was just a pack of holes. And I've done it wrong because if I did this, I'm supposed to have it on the sheet that I'm going to use. Isn't that correct, Sonya? Yes, and you've done it wrong. Because you should have... And I pulled that apart. That's not good. Because you should have had this, you're only getting the, what do you call this bit, you know, that you're not getting the actual shape, you've got it, it's all open, so you're going to have to just put that onto a, okay, I understand now, I do, and I can probably salvage this one, no, because I've made a hole in that. Can I use any of it for something? Can I use any of it for something? Okay. I like it. It's really nice. Only thing, I've done it wrong because now I got no... You have to have a bit of paper around the edge of it, don't you? So you can work on that. You have to have a bit of paper around the edge of it. So you can use that as your piece, as your corner, your tuck or whatever. Oh dear. I can still use these. I can still use them. I'm not going to... I won't worry about it. I'm going to use them. So I'm going to push that out of there. And I can use this piece up from here. I suppose. Okay. we go. So that's that bit. Yeah, so that's good. Okay. So, hubby was coming in to see if I was finished. I know he was. I only just started, Jeremy. I've been trying to get me table cleaned down. So that you can, you get the stencil part, don't you? You don't get the part that... Okay, so can I just cut around that, maybe? Let's see if I can cut that around here. Alright, you still see what we're doing. And up here. So I can use that in a journal somewhere. Okay, and around there. Okay, so there we got that bit. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Not too bad. Get that off properly, and this bit here, and that bit. And you can put that on the bottom of your page, I suppose, couldn't you? That one's salvaged, sort of. Then we've got this one here now. This one should be alright. But if you want to use it on something. So out of all of them I might get 1 or 2 bits. And that's okay. I mean, you know, there's plenty there to work with. If we're doing like a bit of mixed media or something, that's not something that I do a lot of, but I want to do a little bit of more interesting bits. You know, I like to do my embellishments myself. And I really like to, now that looks good, I really like to like I said, to do my embellishments. So I'll push these out of here. So this could go in, you know, if you're doing a bit of collage or something, couldn't it? Aha, yes, it could be, Sonya. These bits that you've not quite did right. I'll give me 1 second and I'll get some of these out of here, and then I'm going to cut it out properly, okay? I'm going to do them properly. I was thinking when I was saying it that that's what I was going to do, but I didn't do it, you know. I said to me, yeah, I was going to do them separate, and I was too. But then I goes and puts them all on the one page. Oh, well, what are you going to do? My mind's just full of stuff all the time, going round and round and round. And hopefully I can still keep going on this thing. Keep going on my YouTube with my brain's a mess. I suppose we all make mistakes, I guess, and do silly things. I don't know. I'm trying too hard, I think. That's what my problem is. I'm trying not to muck things up, and it's not working for me. Well, it's all learning for me, because I never did this sort of thing, and I keep saying that, isn't it? It's not an excuse, it's an actual true reason, because I never done paper work before. Only thing I did with paper was just to write a bit. That's all. And paper crafting to me is still learning. I'm still learning, and I've seen so many really good things that you can do with it. It's a little bit faster than sewing. That's my thing. Sewing does a bit, but I don't mind sewing sometimes. I do like it when I feel like it. I do enjoy it when I feel like doing it. Get that little pieces out of there. These are good. But then again, I'd only probably want to cut one at a time. So I've got a bit of stuff there that I salvage from these. This one here should come out too, all right, shouldn't it? So you're not supposed to do that, was I? I wasn't supposed to do that at all. Okay, so we better get these bits out of here so we can get a proper cut out and see what it looks like when it's done the right way. Okay. These have got something. Push them out. Rightio. There's a bit of paper there now, isn't there? I don't want to spill that on the floor. Let's see if I can get it in the bin. Ah! Nobody picking that up. I got half of it in there. Dear oh dear. Well, I can use these for doing, you know. let's cut some more out properly this time. Let's cut some more out properly. Okay, we'll get a piece of paper first. That we're going to use as a corner. Okay, so say I've got a page. So I have got a page and I want to make the corner with it. Okay, where's that? It's too thin. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to give it a go. Now, say for example, because I want to get this piece over here, and I want to put a I'll have those, I think. Right. And that bit. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Righto, where are you? Back here to me. This is quite heavy, but I'm managing fine. I can manage this fine. Work backwards. We need to go backwards. So I don't think I'll put anything on that bit, the back. I'm just going to use that top bit there, this piece. And I'm going to put that on it. Well, that was clever. That just made it. So I need to have an edge, don't I? About that way. I need to make sure that there's an edge all around here because the thing itself is going to be cut out of there, isn't it? Okay. Right. And what about that out of here? Because then I'd have all them little road things, wouldn't I? Yeah, okay. Let's just try that and see what happens. But we've got an edge now, so we're going to be able to cut that down there. And it won't matter if there's that bit, because I just don't want to take it. You can't take it right to the top. You need to have an outside. Let's see what happens now. If we do this properly. I hope we can do this properly. Push. Right. Ow. It does kick at you sometimes, eh? It did. Kick back at me. Wait a minute. Before I take them off and do that, I'm going to put another one through there first. Do you think I did it right? You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Righto. Turn this up the other way, because they tend to buckle, and if you can move them, that's good. You can. I don't think this is big enough to put these ones on. Where's the other one? Here, might be. It might be. Yeah, no, won't fit. Better have it fit to have a bit left over the side. Piece of paper, another piece of paper. What should we use now? I'll have to see. I don't know if I'd use that. If I made it that colour, I don't think I'd use it in anything. That's my only issue with that. It's got to be something you're going to use later, so you can't not use it. If you cut it out, it's got to be in the plan, doesn't it? I wonder if it'll cut through this, because I like that. This is a bit of cardstock. Should do. Should work. Come here. Sorry about that. Now we're going to have them both. They've both got to be able to be cut from there. That's a bit crooked. Piece of paper's crooked, I think. Well, it seemed to went through there okay. Yeah, it did it. It did it. Right. Make sure I take them bits out of there before I use it the next time too. Because I'll be making pieces of it thicker and you won't, like, got to make sure you take them little flaky bits off. Okay, that looks good. They are broken apart, but I think that's how they were like that, were they? Yes, look at that, they are broken. Oh dear, and I didn't think the other one was right, I thought it cut out wrong. Well, that's nice, I like that. We get this bit here, and we cut it maybe there, and then carefully take this one off. There we go. And then you can cut that bit like so. Same with this one. We'll cut these out. I might like the plain one better. The plain one might look better to me. There's the holes. There's a whoop. And there. So you can put it down that far, I suppose. Well, this might look alright in the collage, that one. I know, let's see now. See what we've got now, I suppose. I do like this one. I do. So that'll look really good in a journal of some sort. I don't have one handy here. I actually did it, but I think I moved it away. Okay. Well, I'll just put that over top of that. Look. That looks really good, doesn't it? And you can have it like, or you can cut it down there. Or you can just put it on anything and make a stencil, couldn't you? That'd be good for the stencil, that nice thick heavy one. Will be. Okay. And this one here, I don't know if I'm a fan of, oh yeah. Well see, it's not, that's the bit there that you're going to be liking, isn't it? Because you're going to be seeing that bit mostly, because this you can't, I mean, this makes a nice pattern, really nice pattern on here. I'll have to go on the website and see how Tim Mulch uses these, because I think they use them as stencils and you can put them in your work, you know, in different ways, and if you go and have a look you can find out how to do it, as far as I know. I don't know. Because when they bring out a new product, this is not new. I don't think they are. I just seen them on, where did I find these? Spotlight. Yeah, I got these at Spotlight. They were having some sort of a sale. I saved a bit, a couple of dollars. That's right. I bought $100 worth of stuff and saved $40. That's right. It was over $100 because I've saved, and so therefore you get a good buy then. So I bought $100 and something worth, and I think for these two things and me set of drawers, I paid about $60 something, nearly $70, but that's okay because the drawers weren't cheap. But that's okay. They're beautiful. I love them. Got them out there in my lounge room now, using them away. That one. So that should be I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I'm sorry if it was a bit boring, but you know, I like to see how things turn out myself. That looks good, I think. A piece of paper over here. Can't really see it because it's white. And then I've got them little flowers on it. I'll show you them in a minute. And of course, that's the back of that's white too, Sonya. These little holy things are a bit tricky. This is nice. I like that. I do like that. That's really good, isn't it? And here's the insides of it. But that's all right. You can, you know, they have confetti now. I might not be a big fan of the holy one because it's got to poke all that stuff out there. Now look. People get brushes and things to do these with, but I don't know. I think this works just as good. You're only poking out the bits you don't want. Okay. Well, that looks nice. I like it, but I don't think I'd do it in the colours again. I don't know. I don't think I'd do it in the colours. Oh, I want to show you something. Look at this. I fixed it, okay? I was making this book yesterday, and I put this poor lady's head on there. I was going to anyway. And I sat there and I looked and I thought, this has bad in it, Sonya. So I put a pussycat on there instead. Look, isn't he gorgeous? See? And that looks better, doesn't it? See? He looks really nice in this little booklet. And you just wrap that around there and tuck this bit in the front. Okay? So I was very pleased with how that turned out in the end. Okay. I hope you liked that. Let me know. I didn't get any comments on the last video I made. I think I got one comment. Must have been bad. I'm thinking about what the Thumper's father said. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I'm sorry, I don't mean anything by it. I mean, I've done that video before, and I don't mind if you don't comment on them if they're not that, you know, interesting. It's just, you know, I made that book, and I mucked up a few things in it, and I wasn't in the mood to do anything really, but I just wanted to do some crafting, and I just started fiddling around with that, and that's what it ended up like. Same with the day. I hope you enjoyed this all right, even though it was just a bit of a show and tell about some of me dies. Right, no, don't that one. So they're the 4. I did them. I might even have to have a quick look at these flowers while you're still here. I'll push them out there first later because I don't want to leave them in there. Okay, so here's our flowers, how they turned out. Now these are cool, aren't they? Flowers and leaves. And there's 2 of each one because it went through both lots. So that's really cool. If you can leave them like this, or you can change the colour with anything. But I don't want to change the colour of them because I'm not very good at doing that sort of thing, I don't think yet. I've got to have some more experience with that. I've actually been really naughty lately. I've been playing a game on the internet, finding things on, it's an internet game, and you play against other people, and I'm getting a bit hooked on that. I think I better stop doing that. That's what I've been doing for night time anyway. I should be doing a bit more crafting. I've been enjoying it though. I used to do it like just ordinary. You used to find things by yourself, you know, you have a time limit and stuff like that. And I used to do that and play solitaire and the word games. And I found this online one, and I don't know, I just got pretty hooked on it because when I first started, I did really good, you know. So that's in everything we do, I suppose, when you're doing these computer things, like, but you're playing against other people. And I was doing all right until you can get these parts that you can freeze the other person's game, and they keep doing it to me. So I can't beat them. And that's okay. You know, but then I have another go, and you know how that is. That'll be a good stencil. It'll be a good stencil, and I do like that tree thing there. That'll look good. That'll look good. Yeah, so I've been naughty. I've been doing that. It's good for your mind, I suppose. Keeps you active. I do like the finding ones. I do, and I love the pictures that's in them, you know, that you use on there. There's some really nice pictures, and there's some really hard ones too, but anyway, I've been doing a few levels, so I've got through a fair bit so far, but I don't like it when the people they freeze your page for about 10 seconds and you can't find anything because it's covered over with ice. And then I get all, I don't get cranky, I just say, oh, you rotten thing, you know, because it isn't fair if you're doing all right. But then if you don't win that section, you have to go back and redo it. You know, so if you want to keep playing, you go back and redo the section again because you've got to be first. Start there with 4 people, goes to 3, 2, and then 1. Only some of them, there's a few games I've found on there. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So they look good, don't they? I do like them. Yes, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Make flowers out and put them on something. I'm going to put them on something. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to show you how I'm going to use these. It'll be Sunday tomorrow and I can do a few flowers and put some... I've got to start putting some eyelets in a few things so I can hang them. But anyway, I better go, and I thank you very much for watching. If you're still here, well, I'm really pleased about that, so let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Maybe not, I don't know. And then, anyway, I'll be back maybe tomorrow with another video. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.